Right then. I have vague recollections that we sorted out everything we needed to. Did I read this? Yes, Mr. Lawyer Man. I remember having a short discussion about the types of individuals that lawyers should be meeting in their personal time. That rings bells. Don't look like I've got enough money to do any upgrades. Let's just put that gun away if I can figure out how. Well, R isn't doing anything, so I guess we're just going to remain impolite house guests and wander around with a blunderbuss in our mittens. Right then. Where the hell am I? I don't know. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a little bit more of the evil within. Right. I must first apologise if A, I am half asleep, and B, this episode ends up being a little shorter than usual. Because I've had to make this recording much later in the week than I normally do, due to blasted university, blasted coursework getting in the way of my video games is not acceptable. I was thinking to myself, you really wouldn't think a bit of chicken wire fence would be enough to keep this woman out, but seemingly it is. Is there any sort of treasure around here I should be concerning myself with, or, No, I really should just move my patoot and get the hell out of here before I see anything weird in the corner of my eye that confuses the living hell out of me. Yes, it struck me that we haven't had a boss fight in quite a long time. It seems appropriate that this fine felleress has presented herself to us. And obviously I am pressing all the wrong buttons. Now what the hell does this do? This presumably gets this bit of machinery working, which I'm sincerely hoping is going to electrocute the living daylights out of her. No, it's going to... Oh, there you are. I knew you'd figure it out eventually. Now, if only the detective would figure out how to crouch himself down a bit more, that would be lovely. Ah, dear. Detective, your arse is quite literally on the line. Please move your bum. I don't think I can go that way. Let's continue to go this way instead. And then it will turn into a train wreck of a video. And then Kitty Aunt, there's mittens. Oh, Kitty Aunt. They're mittens, not the little fluffy kind. Okay, well at least the severed limb didn't get left on this side of the door. Oh, again, you'd think she'd just have come through there, but never mind. Kitty Aunt. She's not the brightest spark in the engine. And for that I'm grateful, because goodness knows I'm hardly the bounciest bunny in the hill myself. Right then, let's just engage in a little violence. Where do I stand on the old ammunition front? The shotgun is okay, the sniper rifle is full. We're low on explosive bolts, but I can make more of those. We have a big old medical kit, few syringes and 2 grenades. Okay, we are actually doing pretty well. We're pretty thoroughly stocked up, it would seem. Little typewriter there reminds me of the save points in Resident Evil 4. It's only the 769th thing that has reminded me of Resident Evil 4 since we got here. And I have no space to carry any matches. Oh well, I suppose I should be glad that I'm fully prepared for whatever the hell it is this game has in store for me. But at the same time, it just makes me nervous. Oh good. Oh good, another load of chicken wire. That makes me feel better about life. And fire. That doesn't make me feel better about life, but I feel like it might make her feel a bit better about life by making her life end. By burning her bits. What does this do? Detective, you don't need your lantern. If there's any time in the world we don't need a lantern, it's now. Okay, so these are slowly cutting off. There we are. Let's just get through there before it comes. Okay, I stand corrected. We do need the light. Yeah, so it seems to really slowly shut these down. Some more bullets there. I also noticed that little shiny handle up there, which seems indicative of shooting it. And we will do it with the pistol, given that they've given us spares here. Here we are. Still don't know how shooting machinery makes it work. I feel like if you ask the your average engineer, they would say that shooting stuff is not a good plan. And I'm going to say that being here is not a good plan. However, I'm not going to go backwards. I would like these, please. And then I would like to go anywhere other than the place that I am. Okay, good. The door is shut behind me, which is lovely. I don't much like this place with its bloody crematoriums. Oh, I needed to tell this. I needed to activate this instead of standing around looking at the local architecture. Before you turn up. Hi. I'd rather like to make use of the bombs over here. That's it. Excuse your bum over here, Mom. Then once you is a little bit closer to this. That didn't work. I predicted a lot more boominess than we got. I am thoroughly displeased with the quality of the subwoofer I ordered off of Etsy. Right then. Oh, the door's open as well. Should probably go through it instead of screwing about. Goodness, that's nice like that. Right, now, where are we going? Again, I spied the... Oh! I'm stupid. This should surprise the grand total of nobody. I actually got her this time, which I must admit is a small miracle. Oh, she doesn't die and respawn like she did previously. She just, you know... She just burns for a minute. I don't know what side she's coming from. I don't know what side she's coming from. Giddy yarns. I'm not going to know what side of the week I'm on by the time she's through in my face. The problem is when you're looking up, you see, looking up, ow, when you bash yourself in the face, because you've got the hand-eye coordination of a blind vole. When you are looking up in order to see if to shoot the thing, then you get yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Because you can't see the crawling carcass of a crazy person. Right then, at least this means I can make better use of the opportunities for burning. Which I didn't make use of at all there. I have just realised, despite the fact that I've been through this death animation about, I don't know, 9-10 times probably by this point. It strikes me that she not only smashes my face off, but then proceeds to kiss my headless corpse, which is curious. Right then, this time I'm not going to bother about the bombs. I don't think the bombs are the solution to this. I do want the shotgun shell. And then as you can see through here, let that shut behind. Now we need to activate this so that this gets shut down as quickly as possible. She appears over the ceiling. Or something, there's goodness. Alright, here she comes. Which side you coming from? There we go. Because I'm going to predict that I need to damage her a set number of times between the beginning and the end of this. So if you wouldn't mind just reversing your arse, detective, then we can get the hell out of here. Go. You don't need me to tell you to go up, detective. You can do it all on your own initiative. I hear that's big in the get burnt to bits, man. I would like these bullets are fine. If you really do need to reload first, then I suppose we can accommodate this weird request of yours. Right, let's activate this. Where is she? She's still there. So which side is she going to come from? I need to know that first. She's come around this side. Just for a second to catch up with it. And then just do everything wrong. And then set yourself on fire. Why not? Because, you know, it was good to have somebody on fire, even if it wasn't her. That silly child's game. Hiding behind a tree while somebody looks for you instead of... Oh dear. See, this is what happens, right? All those people that said, stay in school, kids, I'm not convinced that they were right, you know, because I've been in school all week. And now I've thoroughly forgotten how to play this frickin' game. Would you stop shadow boxing in the dark and bloody shoot something, man? Thank you. Goodness. Right. Give me a minute. And we'll have another go. Again. Right. Oh, for goodness sake. She has this really annoying thing called a brain, right? And what she does is she looks at the door and she says, the door is not made of fire no longer. I reckon he's going to go through that. And then she goes and stands by it, which is really, really irritating. But never mind. I think I need to use a freeze bolt on her from my crossbow in order to get her to buzz off. So, what's that old phrase? Sixth time is the charm? Well, let's see if it holds true, shall we? Love comes I'm There we are. That worked, sort of. Not really. I don't know what it's going to do, but what the... I do not remember consenting to none of this. There must be a switch somewhere. There's one. Is that all of them? I feel like that probably isn't all of them. Oh, can I force this open? Right. Yeah, it reminds me of so many oh, silly, but they are crazy things. Well, the idiot. Never mind the frickin' music. At least we had a checkpoint of that. I'm bloody grateful. Well, I've got one more freeze ball. Question is whether I get past it. There's a bodice there, which doesn't look much fun. I'm going to shoot it. I have no idea what it does. But I hope it does something useful. I'm sure it does. Those will come in most handy. No. It's just like a frickin' crab. Watering. I'm guessing... Right, that's I'm guessing that I should have upgraded my sprint a little bit more than I did. I'm guessing... Well, this is simple. Guessing... There we go. That's better. Right. She's not frozen anymore. Goodness, that's fast work on her part. Okay. Right. Oh, gosh. There's got to be more opportunities to get. Burn her as much as humanly possible. Or whatever it is that she is, because she's certainly sure as hell ain't human. So now she's respawning. Tis a bit weird. But never mind. Weird lady for weird man. Suppose it all makes sense in the end, doesn't it? Another body. Probably should burn that before she's not going to come through it. That would probably be wise and sensible. And what the hell is that behind me? It's my bestest friend in the whole world. My bestest friend in the whole world. Blast off. Blast off to Venus and Mars. This is going to be a hard one. I need another freeze bolt, even though they only last like a tenth of a second. 5. Bloody hell! Kitty heart, I am making rather serious errors here. Well, I could have, except I forgot that I needed to stand up for this. So, yeah, now we've just totally given up on using this. Okay, fine. Let's have another go at this. Now that I have a slightly better lay of the land. Oh, kitty aunt. It's just the way my skull begins to cave in, and all of my facial features turn into a kind of raspberry soup. It's a little disconcerting. I feel like no amount of plastic surgery is going to mend that. Right. Kitty. I pressed the freaking button. I pressed the freaking button for the freaking way. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely responsible. It does seem like she moves a lot more expediently when she knows you're there. Which I suppose is indicative of the brain between the lung holes. I've left so much freaking juice behind, I wish to have some more. Oh, okay. Let's just think for a second. I need to really start doing that. Hooray! Thank you, madam. This also gives me the opportunity to... Why am I trying? Because apparently I'm bloody awesome at this, which is a bit of a thing I didn't realise. I must admit. And well, how exactly did you power slide our way past that? Kitty aunt. Pride cometh before the fall. Bloody Icarus. Right then, that's what I get for saying something positive, isn't it? I'm good at this. Proceeds to suck enormously and unendingly. Yeah, right, give us a minute. Right. Stuff? No. Cutscene. Good. And now strangulation, because naturally. Could the elevator start moving? Good, she's got a more human face than I ever realised. And now we get the severed limbs. Lovely. Ah, giddy aunt. Lady needs to get her nails clipped, I think. Send her to the same place they sent the Joker after the end of Arkham Asylum. Seemed to work for him. Well, that was intense. Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Who do you think you are? I know who you are. Seb. I know what you crave, what you fear. Will you be able to live with yourself knowing what I'm gonna make you do? Poor little Joseph couldn't. Too bad they dragged you into this. But either way, you're mine. To do with as I please.
Which apparently involves giving me a big kiss. Which kind of detracts from your villainous, mate. But never mind. I appreciate that you're... Oh, I actually wanted to go over there and see if there was any treasure. Never mind. I appreciate he's a young villain, so you know. He's not got as much workplace experience as the rest of us villainous bastards. So, right then. Yes, more Joseph. I haven't seen Joseph in ages, and I haven't seen the woman whose name I forget. Julia? Something like that, I think. I haven't seen her in ages either. Nor have we seen Leslie, for that matter. They all seem to, they all seem vaguely important, but also vaguely forgettable as well. You don't need to check how many bullets are in a detective.
Shit, back here again.
Detective, you took the filth right out of my mouth. I don't want to go through this side again. Well, there's a map piece, but we can't go through there and save. There's a little bridge. That looks nice. Oh dear. I presume I can't go through any of these doors. Because it just wants me to go through there, doesn't it? Just smash a bit of pottery. That's the tax for being a crummy villain, or crummy speeches. Kitty aunt. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not that I'm trying to insult the writing of the game or anything, it's just, I don't know. There's just something about him when he was saying like, I know who you are, Seb. It's like, oh no, he knows my first name, just like, you know, loads and loads and loads of other people do, you know. I feel like if you want to scare somebody by saying that you know more about them than anyone else, say their middle name, right? That's my tip for villains. Say the middle name of the person you're talking to, because no word of a lie, I constantly forget my own middle name and have to look it up when I need to put it in on forms or things. So, I'd go for that. That'd be my suggestion. Oh, good. I'm back here again. Oh, I do vaguely remember this room. I remember going through a corridor through that cupboard and then regretting that I couldn't go off here to the left. So, perhaps we're going to make up for that. Any things that I can open or anything? No, this area does seem a lot less interactable than everywhere else we've been. Oh, good. And now we're here again in the torture chamber. Oh, goodness. No Victorian houses without one. Giddy aunt. It's also going to make it difficult to measure the length of this episode. It's somebody typing. I thought it was somebody tap dancing. I've realised with this much of me in frame, there's no way I can mimic tap dancing. But never mind. I'm a dreadful dancer, so that probably shouldn't surprise anybody. Ah, well, speak of the devil.
Doc, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Trying to save us.
Really? Because it looks like you're making another monster to me.
I don't have time for this, Detective.
Neither do I.
Leslie has been here before, and made it back. He survived being linked to Ruvik, the only patient ever as far as I know.
Wonderful. What does that have to do with any of this?
He's our way out, Detective. Our only way back.
That sound!
No, it's working.
Doesn't work quietly there, does it?
Leslie, are you all right?
It should have. Why didn't it?
I was going to say, can you hear a chainsaw? No. No, but I can hear something far worse. It's like a centaur on steroids.
That's it. That's why.
Doctor,
You,
run!
yeah, you might want to relocate to a different postcode, mate.
He wants the same thing as us. He wants out.
Oh well. Another learned man destroyed by a brawny one. Right then. Don't know where the hell I was going with that, but never mind. It's just about to open my fat chops and say I'm about to fall on the floor again. Ah, dear, dear, dear. You alright, mate? Good, good. Right then. Ah, thank you. I needed something in return for that boss fight we just went through. That was a paltry sum to give me, however. Now, you are here for AAA horror and presumably inane jokes, because you don't realise anything better on this website. Let me stand here and criticise this fire extinguisher. Right. Anybody in the entirety of the world is going to recognise what a fire extinguisher is, right? So what's the point of this bloody sign? It can't be to say this is a fire extinguisher. It must be to say this is where the fire extinguisher goes. So after the fire, once you're, thoroughly burned and all wrapped up like an Egyptian mummy, and you've got a $2 million doctor's bill for all the skin grafts from your bum to your face.
I know you're out there.
I know, you can hear me criticising this. They know to put the fire extinguisher back here when they're done with it. Right. Where? Who? I see you not. Never mind. I'm bloody stars. I never use these things. What? Are you in here? I have no idea. Yes, you are. This is the door that's pulsating. Oh, this is a more efficient mode of transportation. That's nice. What would you like to tell me? Who are you and what do you want?
Ruvik must be really pissed now. Breaking a STEM terminal? Never thought he'd go that far.
Wait, STEM?
Oh, he must be close if he's severing ties with the past. All he has left is his connection to the present. The full STEM in the hospital.
Hospital? Beacon Mental Hospital?
That's where he'll be. Waiting for him. If somebody doesn't get there first, there'll be no way out for anyone.
I like his slightly sing-song tone of voice. It reminds me of numerous DC villains. I like that indeed. Right then. Madam, I don't know how to tell you this, but would you stop standing around like some sort of creep?
Blood about you.
I'm not bloody surprised. Madam Kitty, I'd forgotten the camera gets so close in this. I'm frankly just shocked that I don't have more stains on me, for goodness sake. Right then, never mind. Yeah. Turn of phrase there with the STEM. Where I come from, STEM means, goodness, what does STEM mean in this country? Science? Something, engineering and mathematics. It's a way of describing, like, a set of educational pursuits that are meant to be reused from the economy. That was interesting to know, wasn't it? You couldn't have Googled that. Investigation uncovers irregularities at mental hospital. Really? Really? That's unprecedented, that is. Situation more complex than thought. That is also unprecedented when it comes to mental health. Internal audit at Beacon Mental Hospital suggests patients missing. Suggests. What do you mean suggest the patient is missing? Either they're missing, or they're not. Either they're in their bed, or they're not. There's no suggestive about this, right? There's no, oh, we've got an interesting coefficient here that we've estimated, but the inference tests aren't exactly foolproof, right? There's nothing suggestive about this, for goodness sake. Chief of Staff cites clerical errors. That's right. Blame the bloody unpaid intern. Pay minimum wage, you get minimum effort. Right then. And here is Dr. Jimenez, who we've now seen get squashed. Chief of Staff at Beacon Mental Hospital, last seen in his office, but he made a number of telephone calls. I see. He must have called some bad people. Right then, maybe some bad people were calling him. Goodness only knows. Goodness only knows why this woman has sewn her skirt to her chair. But never mind. This seems like an opportune moment to take a moment's breather and restock ourselves as much as possible. We've no keys, and we've used no sniper rifle bullets. What else do we have? We've got an explosive bolt, which is good. We've got a few pistol bullets, which is also good. And we've got loads more sniper rifle shells, which are less useful immediately. But never mind. Is this door still locked? No. I'm having a tough time figuring out the criteria as to whether this door is left locked or not. Right then, is there anything that we can upgrade? Anything at all? What about the syringes? Could I upgrade them? No. No, I couldn't. I could upgrade the melee damage for all the bloody good it would do me. What about the stock? Can I upgrade the stock for the shotgun? Yes, please. There we go. Anything else I can afford? One bullet? Seriously? That seems a bit cool. Let's go for the swing. Because I'm sick of leaving stuff behind. Because on the one hand, I don't want to use the ammunition for the sake of, you know, not wasting it. But on the other hand, if I don't use it, then I end up having too much of it, and then my inventory is full, and then I leave the stuff behind, and then I'm definitely wasting it. Yeah. It's just a bit of an old pickle, is what it is. Right then. Let's get back to the business at hand, whatever that business is. Let me never look up that thing's Gussie ever again, please. Giddy yard. Oh good, and now I get to leave some more bullets behind, because I've already picked them up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do I have to fight that? I mean, I know I have to fight that thing. I have distinct memories of fighting that thing. The question is whether I have to fight him now, because... Oh good, that's a bit of fun. I really don't want to have to fight him now. We've just come through another boss fight. I really don't want to go through this one as well. Can I regret that I did that? Can I climb out here at this little hole? No. No entry. Go away. Do not return to this place ever again. You have disgraced yourself and your entire bloodline. Right then. Okay, I was just wondering whether there might be, like, some extra things there that I could pick up. That they might hide there, given that you'd probably be too scared to go there, given that there was a great big old monster over there. Indeed, he don't seem very, pleased about life, do he? This looks just like the place where you have the boss fight with that creature, and I am so frickin' not ready for this. What the hell is going on with this wall? It's like a waterfall of filth. Or as it's otherwise known TikTok, but you know, you shan't get it. Yeah, right. One way. Yep, straight to hell.
God damn it.
Yeah, so stop standing there looking at it and run the hell away. Somehow I didn't lose any health from that, despite the fact that it seems to have shattered most of my vertebrae. This is the place. This is the frickin' place. The question is what the hell I do from here, because while I remember that I need to fight, I don't. What in the name of hell is that thing on the end of your long schlong there? Oh gosh. I really want to get a bullet into that. That seems like a weak point if ever I saw one. Salazar had a weak point like that as well, if I remember. No, not Salazar, Sadler. Getting my SE bad guys muddled. I do sincerely apologize. Right then, 2 difficult boss fights in the space of no time at all. That seems fair, doesn't it? Right then, I spy a little room over there. I wish to go to the little room and hide for a very long time. Okay, that's 40 inches. That's the perfect time to pick that up. You need any bullets? No, I don't. Okay. Let me just reload for no particularly fine reason. See if he's there. I see him not. I see the grand total of nothing at all. If he's there. Is he? Where is he? I don't know. He's either on walkabouts. There he is. He should eventually spot me. In about, I don't know, a million years or so. Hi, friend. He doesn't seem as sort of reactive as I imagined he would be. It may have been a mistake to come in here. There's not very... I can't get very far away. Okay, his big old eyeball is popping up again. Question is whether this young man would like to calm down a little bit. The question is whether I can get him to go away. Try to do that. No, but I can almost kill myself in the process, and then definitely kill myself. Good job. Good job. Hello, Gideon, you're a tall one, aren't you? You ate all of your spinach, didn't you? Okay, so we can destroy these things when he wants to. I don't know what I hit, but I don't think I hit the right bit. I hit something that sort of laid down and dangled a bit, but I don't think it was the right thing. Is there another little room? Yes, there is. Okay, it does want me to use the sniper rifle, at least I'm sure of that. No, it doesn't. I wonder... Just... oh, Gideon, if you just stop being quite such a pain in the arse for 5 seconds. I don't think that hits him. Just climb up on the desk, Sergeant. It's not very polite, but it's necessary. Oh dear. That's some flammable battles. Crazy whether I can get him near enough to them. Which I don't think that I can, particularly since I can barely see him at the moment. Oh, then now he's spotted me. Oh dear. Where the hell am I? I really have no idea. I do wish, however, that I wasn't where I am. Don't ask, I don't know. I just know that I'm stuck and I'm screwed. Could this not be the situation that we're in? Oh good, and the room's buggered. Oh gosh, why did I open my fat mouth at the beginning of this episode and say there have been no boss fights in ages? Okay, I have got to hit him directly in the Jeepers Creepers. Ideally before he spots me, because he's now going to go charging about and hitting things, which means that I have one less hiding spot. I'm beginning to wonder if he might be at least partially blind, perhaps. Because he doesn't seem all that spatially aware, unless he has the eye. Because look right now, he's not going to really see me. He's just sort of patrolling at the moment. So I think... I have no idea what I need to pick up. I think what I need to do is be ready for him to pop his little paper out and then shoot it when necessary. he did something interesting. He seemed to sort of stand about for a second while it's not really close enough for what I can't see anything amongst the bloody smoke. I feel like when I shoot him in the eye, he then... Oh, I can hide under the cars. That's curious. I don't think it's going to do a hell of a lot of good, though. I really, really freaking wish this room was a little deeper. Yes, when I shoot him in the eye, I think he sort of stuns a little bit. Enough to allow me to perhaps shoot like a weak point. The problem is that I can't see what that weak point is that I'm supposed to be aiming at. But whatever it is, it's going to take some frickin' time. A lot of bloody explosions going on. But, what else? Okay, so he's definitely spotted me. I really feel like this is the time when I needed the additional sprint, which I never got. So this seems like a good spot to sort of stay away from him. The problem... Is it that? Is it that head? Is it that slightly more human one up there? I have no idea. Or is it just a moment of stunning where I can get a few bullets into him, or probably better idea, run the hell away? I do not know. I know that I'm running severely low on places to frickin' hide. And he's not nearly close enough to me. Seriously, what am I trying to shoot? Am I trying to shoot that? Am I... I have no idea. There is another human head on there. What if I shot that one as well? I don't know. I'm not a Wikipedia article. I don't have all the answers. What the hell? That means a Ruvik. That means there's a Ruvik here. I can't deal with a bloody Ruvik in a minute. What the hell? What the hell is that? It's all green and pussy, and how the hell are you able to shoot over that? That doesn't seem spiffingly fair. I don't know, but I do need a safe place where I can stand for a moment and heal myself up. Which isn't here, but you know, we're going to pretend like it is. At least it's supposed to bolt. I'll have that if you don't mind. Alright. I'm really not convinced he's dead. Like a million ways to Sunday, am I not convinced he's dead? Yeah, he did drop some goop. And turn the lights on. 20 bloody thousand. Man alive. That fight didn't last nearly as long as I thought it would. I thought that was going to be a lot more of a slog than that. But okay. Let's go around and pick up everything we left behind, including loads of pistol bullets. It seems odd that they drop loads of pistol bullets in the boss fights. Like, surely that's not the time when you want pistol bullets. Surely during the boss fights when you use like the shotgun and the crossbow and the sniper rifle. I don't know. Yeah. Man alive. That's going to take more than plastic surgery to sort that arse out. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right then. Oh, what's that? Something. Right. Let's just get back to scavenging. I feel like if we were in the hunter-gatherer society, I feel like I'd be far better suited to the gathering bit than the huntering bit. But never bloody mind. Okay then. Oh man alive. I mean, if you've seen any game like this before, or rather you've seen me play any game like this before, you'll know how I operate in boss fights. I play them for a while, I suck miserably, I slowly figure out the patterns, and then I start to call together some kind of tactic. But I do feel like he died a lot sooner than I expected, and it's not like I've massively upgraded the guns that I was shooting him with, because we haven't really upgraded the shotgun and the sniper rifle all that much. We've upgraded the pistol a good bit, but I've never used that, which is weird. Really weird indeed. Anything hiding behind this car? This little, I don't know what you'd call this, a station wagon perhaps. It seems like a very American term to use. What's that? Is that just a light? Yes. Okay, let's get out of here before fate decides to be tempting it too much and brings that cretin back to life. Oh dear, oh dear. Can that be the end of the chapter, please? Yes. I appreciate that this video has probably been a good bit shorter than the last couple, but the last couple have also been very long. So let's save and just have a quick look at the beginning of the next one, and then we can stop, because this is very intense. This is very intense. But on the bright side, we've got rid of 2 people, at least temporarily. Well, this is a wonderful beginning. I seem to have got into a zero gravity elevator. I'm going to have a thoroughly broken arse by the end of this. Oh goodness. Good. It would seem we have returned to the city. And now we are going to get an opportunity to watch the bloodstains off our shirt. Yep, indeed. Right then, we will leave the reunion of whoever it is, probably me and Rubik again, because goodness knows we haven't had enough of his frickin' ugly face yet. Yeah, we'll leave all of that for another time, I think, for next week, in fact. Yes, that was very giddy. It seems strange that was such a long chapter and then had 2 boss fights so very close together. That does seem strange. You'd imagine there'd be at least a little recovery period in between there. Or like the boss fight with the 6-armed Madam of Claws would have come a little earlier on, so that it was a bit more evenly spaced, which is a bit strange. But never mind. That's more than enough for 1 week, I think. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.